How you doing, guys? It's Richie. So, looking at the Goon. This is the latest mini-series from Eric Powell. I'm a huge Goon fan. Have been for a very long time. And I have... These are great. The big library editions. I'd advise picking them up to read all the older stories from Dark Horse. They're well made, just great, oversized books if you like the Goon. So this has been coming out, I think it started last year, and it's been, I don't know if you want to call it late or just taking a while for each issue to come out. And I guess that's just the way it is with Eric Powell. All right, so these are all black and white, which I like. I mean, his art is just great artist. Got to give him that. But one of them guys where if you don't subscribe to the same groupthink that he does, he'll block you immediately. Very politically charged, and when I'm reading comic books or looking at art, I get enough of that in real life. I don't want to see it when it comes to my comics. But you got to separate the artist from the art, and I can do that. So it starts off with Goon beating up some vampires. What a great face. And this little guy here, the kid with the duck. Now, I can't remember if he was in the older stories, because it's been years since I've read all the older stuff, and I need to go revisit all that. Maybe I'll even make a couple vids on the bigger books, because they're just beautiful. But anyway, this kid, he's looking for revenge. That kind of looks like Eric Powell. The artistry, look at he is incredible, man. You cannot take anything away from this man. Just so good. So he visits, I forget what their names are. So he's looking for a spell book or something to give him more power. And they're trying to warn him that, you shouldn't be playing with this kind of stuff. You might be biting off more than you can chew, but of course, he don't listen. So he gets the book. And we circle back to the Goon. Now they're in a bar. The Goon meets this woman. So they're drinking, and then they have a little get together. Meanwhile, this kid is conjuring up this spell for more power. So he has his hat with the skin face attached to it, which was an old witch from one of the old Goon stories. He throws it in this pot, this cauldron. Sure enough, the spirit drags him into there. Flashback to the Goon with his tryst with this woman that he met. He doesn't even know her name. There's Frankie. Frankie is the Goon's sidekick, for those who don't know. If you're watching this channel, you probably are familiar with the Goon. So these undead guys are chasing her down. She apparently stole something from someone, and they're trying to get it back. Flashback to the kid coming out of the cauldron. It's not the same. So that's issue number 1. Then we go to issue number 2. They shoot the woman. The gangsters shoot the woman in the back while the Goon's trying to save her. And that's what she stole is in this bag. So as you can imagine, he's pissed off. And then Frankie, with his old trick, the knife to the eye, he does that a lot to people. So they beat these guys up, throw them into the water, tied up. No, they're just zombies. And this is the artifact that she had that was stolen. Look at that. What a great face. Now, I understand why he takes so long. It's breathtaking. His art is really on point. I can't say enough good things about his art. So, they don't even know the woman's name that just got killed. So, it goes back and forth between the kid. Well, he's not a kid anymore now. He's like a reincarnated witch. So he's wearing that hat with the skin face on it. There's the duck. So before he was carrying around, he was the kid with the duck. Snaps its neck, brings it back to life. That's his MO. He can raise the undead. So now he's going, it's the witch now in the kid's body. So the witch is going back to the old hunting grounds. And right away goes and finds the goon. So they know exactly who each other are. He's obviously aggravated. He's mad at the goon for some past stuff. Frankie, he recognizes him too. So he goes back to the people who turned him into the zombie priest, looking for advice, maybe where to go so he could set up shop again. Mr. Porkham's hog meat. All right, so the undead and these goons over here, well, not the goon, but some other goon-type characters, start fighting when the zombie kid comes out. So he wants control of the gang, of all the undead again. And he gets it. Wow. I guess this is like some type of gray. In tattooing, they call it gray wash. I don't know what they would call that when it comes to cartooning. Mr. Alloy, Dr. Alloy. So he finally found a place where he could chill and put his schemes into work. So a version of Dr. Alloy got imprisoned in this house. So now the zombie kid's there, and he doesn't want to let him loose because he knows they'll start going at it. And eventually the doctor will try to take over, and he'll crush anyone in his way. So he gives him an offer to help him take out the goon, which is better than just sitting locked up with nothing to do all day. So he accepts. And they start scheming. Now he's got like these super zombies. Back to the goon. He's wondering, what is this artifact? And he gives it to somebody to hold on to. All right. It's a great cover. Issue number 3. This is a 4-part miniseries. Man, I would love, it's just, you could find Eric Powell original artwork and, for $1,000, $1,500 a page of really nice work. I don't know if any of you guys have read Hillbilly, but that's another great series. I really wish he would continue with that one. All right. Now he's back. So he's got the old undead gang leader chained up. And he's making fun of him and being an annoyance. So here we go. Now he's looking to expand, and he's talking to the other players in this game. Goon is dreaming, and this is an old foe from way back when. He was some guy that was turned into this thorn-type spirit. I can't for the life of me remember all their names. Dorothy Dye, fine premium opium. Oof. Don't mess with opium, kids. It's a killer. So, blah, 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 blah. Wow. Look at this guy. He's a giant spider. So they're inquiring about Dorothy Dye. That's pretty disgusting. I believe they're all detoxing from Dorothy Dye's opium. Just the artistry. Look at this. This is just blowing me away, man. His face is just, it's such a distinctive style. He really is good. So, Dorothy Dye. This woman has the witch bring back the other woman that they killed earlier, who he had a one-night stand with. So now he's aggravated. But Myrna, now I'm going to try to explain all this because it gets complicated, especially if you haven't read Chinatown and the Mystery of Mr. Wicker. That was it, Mr. Wicker. So this was the sister of the guy who became Mr. Wicker, who the Goon defeated years ago. She's looking for revenge. Now they got these like super zombies, and the Goon is in a tough spot. So we get the action. Frankie's got his knife out. He's looking to stab somebody in the eye. Goon is trying his best to hold off these super zombies. Takes him out, but they got him dead to rights. And he knows it. His saving grace is that artifact that he now has hidden. So she backs off because she wants that artifact, and nobody knows why just yet. And here's Dorothy Dye. See, Dorothy Dye encapsulates like a gang of women, I'm assuming. It's like the Dorothy Dyes. They're all a Dorothy Dye. But this Dorothy Dye doesn't like how the other Dorothy Dye is operating. Now look at this cover, man. Lee Bermejo. That's a great, great cover. And I have done a look-through of the Lee Bermejo art book. So if you want to look through my stuff, you could find that if you want to take a peek at it. So here we are, part 4. Them That Don't Stay Dead, part 4. That's another Dorothy Dye, the original Dorothy Dye. And they're just giving a little history on what's up with her. I guess this is sort of a double page spread. Great Goon image right there. All right, so now they're getting aggravated with each other. Turns out the artifact has her brother's heart in it, Mr. Wicker. She thinks she could raise him back. The witch can, but the witch is saying, I can't do that. This isn't how this works. And she's refusing to believe. So, the witch finally lets this guy loose, the old gang leader of the undead. And they're just having a beer with Frankie covered in blood. So the old gang leader runs back, right back to the Goon and tells him everything. So, which is what they wanted. They wanted to stir up trouble. That's why you let him loose. The kids. These are like the kids of the street. You know, they're like the kid gang of the streets in this world. So he gets them to go steal back the artifact that he gave to this woman. So they go in there with a bunch of fish, and they beat the hell out of her with fish and take it. I don't think she even realizes it's gone. So they meet up to give back the artifact. I knew you'd come around. You always were an emotional sap. See, they were in a relationship years ago. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I would say cut out now before the end. Boom. He throws it to her. He doesn't even care. And there's the heart. She grabs it. My brother will come back. He will. But even without him, I swear I'll get you. I'll get all of you. I swear it. So it turns out the heart is infecting her. So it's really not her brother. It's the Mr. Wicker. And she's turning into a Mrs. Wicker. And sure enough, the battle ensues. That's a great page, man. That is fantastic. Amazing. Just that effect of like fire. It's just... So she's been playing dead, no pun intended, since she's a zombie, and then strikes at the last minute, right through the heart. And in the end, they get rid of Miss Wicker for now. Sure, she'll be back eventually, sometime down the road. And she says to the witch who raised her back, how am I going to end up? And eventually you're going to just rot. And she doesn't want to live like that. So he takes back the spell and he buries her. And the Goon winds up where he always winds up, in the bar. And this is them outside the bar, the zombies and the witch. And for now, there's a kind of a peace between the two of them. And here's Miss Wicker. You lied to me. You said it would bring my brother back. Has it not? So there's something else behind the scenes that we don't know about. What a great 4-part series. Great art. Great story. Well worth picking up. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.